Hey people, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Guys, I got a story and a half for you guys today. Today I was thrown out of a building. I was asked to leave. What's going on? Well, today with the wife, we were on our way to go see the one walk-in clinic. Our hospital now is, I think, open once or twice a week now, with all the major cutbacks. And you guys know what's going on, right? Okay. So today we went, we had an appointment we booked a few months ago to go see the doctor in person. Today is the day the day of the appointment. So we park. My wife's already in there because she brought her own vehicle so I could come straight to the store and start organizing my day. I park my car. I cross the street. I walk in. And then there's a lady behind a plexiglass behind a counter putting her hands up in the air and freaking out that I'm not wearing a mask. And I look around and I'm like, I was gonna just give me the mask. It's okay. I'll put a mask on. It's gonna upset everybody so much. And then you know what she tells me? Get out of the building. In those words, get out of the building. You're gonna have to go outside, and I'll bring you a mask. So I just turned around, went to my car, and I just left. So I kind of want to throw this out there because it's the private sector and public sector. I don't know what's happening because I don't know if this lady understands that I'm funding her to be there. I don't get it. This is private sector. I pay a lot of taxes. We don't have free healthcare in Canada. Now I have. Whenever I get asked to leave a building, I just don't go back. Right? I just don't go back. Period. Now I have almost no access to healthcare anymore, even though I'm paying $4,300 for property tax in a town with 2 stoplights and no infrastructure and no expansion. And no, if there's expansion in this town, it's public sector buildings that are going up for family care services and stuff like that. That's governed by the government via public sector. So I wanted to throw this video up here because I don't understand. I just don't understand the mentality of some folks on how they're thinking they're saving the world, but in reality, they're sinking it faster than they could ever fathom. Oh, Mike, but they make laws and policies. Us as humans, we have laws and rights and policies at birth. And those are called God-given rights. You're given at birth, period. Live free or die. You ever been to Rhode Island? It's on their license plates, unless they changed it. But when I grew up as a kid, it was everywhere. When I go down to Rhode Island, Providence, and Massachusetts and stuff to visit family, I remember being at a carnival I think it was in Cape Cod or something, whatever. I was at a carnival and I was reading the license plate, said live free or die, and the guy says, yep, you always got to be free. So am I being refused health care? In a way, they are. They are refusing me. Instead of asking me nicely, they just basically told me to get out of the building. Freaking out. So, yeah. Nobody wears a mask that comes in my store. I don't think no one's ever worn a mask coming into my store. Or I didn't make anybody wear one. Ever. So I let people make their own decisions on what they want to do. Whenever they want to do it. Because as long as I know they're not harming me, I'm not harming them, everybody's cool. Right? So anyways, refusing, it's going to start like this. This is how it crumbles. Because the public sector workers keep getting raises. Okay, government. They keep getting raises to adjust to all the money laundering that's coming in from China. And housing is, where I live, housing should be about $200,000 a home in a town of 7,000 people that they claim. Should be $250,000. I bought my house for $260,000. I bought my house for $260,000 because that's what it's worth. Okay, now it's worth like this crazy amount of money, like $700,000 or something thousand dollars. But that's not why I bought it for. I bought it to raise my family. So the problem we're having here is the expensiveness is going right across Canada. They're going to tax us to death, like I've been saying. They're going to tax us via property tax. They're going to tax corporations even further. And that's going to increase the price on food. How do you not know that the price of food increase is via taxation, where corporations are just not coming out and saying, like big corporations, well, they're charging us more income tax or more business tax or more corporate tax. We don't really know that stuff, right? Unless it is made public. So then when you go buy your food, they're going to blame the price of oil. But what's going on with the price of oil? It's being taxed to death. It's all taxation, right? I made a video 3 months ago saying $10 a liter, they're going to tax us to death. It's all taxation. They're going to put pressure on the oil companies to charge less so they could tax the gas even more, right? So read it and weep. World Economic Forum. I didn't sign up for this. Did you vote for this? I didn't ask these guys to create a body through taxpayer money. World Economic Forum paper, gas prices must go higher to save democracy. So there it is right there. They will tax us to death. So here it is right here, folks. $10 a gallon gas. Cities are going broke. They're going to blame oil and gas. They're coming for you. And then there was that other one there. They're going to tax us to death. They're going to go on every angle possible. They're going to take every angle humanly possible to be able to get us via taxation. Whether they go for the corporations up top or they go for the silent entities that have been silent for many years now, they're going to find a way to come for us. And they're going to get to the guy on the ground. It's like sanctions. They're sanctioning us. They're sanctioning us to death is what they're doing here on the ground to fund these programs that I can't even get access to in the building. So, they make these policies. Well, I have policies in my store and I don't do that because I'm in the private sector, right? So, anyways, public sector workers will continue getting their raises. Look what's happening in Chicago. Everyone's fleeing like rats. Why? Because there's 5 layers of government or 6 or 7 layers of government there that they have to fund. They created all these jobs, but it's off the public tit. So do I have access to healthcare? I don't know, man. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know. Do I have to go find a doctor in another town and start a new, like someone, I don't know. All I had to see the doctor for is for my blood pressure medication. That's it. All in all, I mean, I don't consume any sugar. I'm okay. I feel good. So until then, like, what happens if something does happen and I need the healthcare and I need to be serviced or something happens, right? Who's going to pay these public sector funds? Who's going to take care of those people? That's the problem we're in right now. And they're destroying small business and they're wrecking us at the household. You guys know that. They're destroying us at the household level. Anyways, so hopefully the doctor shops here at my store once in a while too. So I'm going to let him know. And he's going to tell me, well, you know, it's policy and this and this and that. Well, people could be a lot more polite. You know, people don't have to, because midterms are coming to America. Watch out. Just pretend I said nothing. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.